And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. We'll see if that style translates to the court as they get set to do battle on the road. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron James has moved past Karl Malone for second place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Does he envision claiming that #1 spot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Well, LeBron said, obviously health plays the most important part. I've never chased a record in my life. I just wanted to keep getting better. We'll see what happens. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
Here we go. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Maxey. McDaniels is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Zubac in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Phoenix, they've got LeBron James. Alex Caruso out there with Paul. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And here's Maxey. Smith outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Here's Paul. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Halliburton against Paul. Halliburton passes to Smith. Lock at 6. Zubac, a screen on Crowder to the middle. And that one is good from Zubac.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Caruso. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Caruso. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, here's Maxey. We saw him with 29 points last game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Smith, no good. Quick start for the Suns in this one. 4-point game. Outside Crowder. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Crowder kicks to James. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Zubac. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Halliburton with the steal. Inside, here's Maxey. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Zubac. Ole comes in for Smith. Alec Burks checked in for McDaniels. And Curry subbed in for Maxey.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Shot from 12. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Anthony, the shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Outside Anthony. Adams in the high post. Outside Rose. Anthony with the screen on Burks. Rose dishes to Anthony. On the wing, Ingles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Halliburton in the corner. Burks sets a screen for Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goal, the pass to Burks. Over Rose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Ingles with the ball. Now Bol defending. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Out to the wing. Halliburton outside. Here's the screen. Crafty move. Adams, a nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Phoenix ahead, up 5. The second quarter coming up right after the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Adams, Paul out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's LeBron James, and it's Crowder in at the 4. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Suns leading by 5. James kicks to Crowder. Paul with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 5 points so far.
But Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Smith, the pass to Curry. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Adams. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Playing in a crowd is nothing unfamiliar to Steven Adams. In fact, I think he enjoys it.
Here's Curry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Curry's got his first bucket in this one. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out hustling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Smith scanning the floor. You can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Caruso with the ball. Maxey covering. There's the pass to Gobert.
And goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
Well, so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Maxey passes to Curry. Gobert with the defensive effort. Suns leading by 8.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Suns lead by 12. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And the Cavaliers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Phoenix. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got 8 points.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Burks with it. Now defended by Gobert. Scooped up. And that one is good from Zubac.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Halliburton against Rose. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. So here's Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Halliburton kicks to Burks. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anthony, the pass to Caruso. Passes it to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Caruso looking for an opening. And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half. Shaq, did you enjoy testing your star power against other greats in the league?
Yeah, but no one can outshine me on the court because they were stars, but I'm a whole constellation.
Wow,
That actually makes sense.
A scientific response from Dr. O'Neill, and gotta say, well done. And now, guys, let's take a minute to discuss Rudy Gobert and how he had his fingerprints all over that first half.
Great shooting numbers from him. It's just not about point total, guys. It's about how you get there. Anyone can score a bunch, but he's also doing it efficiently.
Absolutely. The percentages matter, man, and he's been on point.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rudy Gobert with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Smith. Tyrese Maxey out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Maxey kicks to McDaniels. Off target from outside. Suns lead by 10. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels' doors is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So for the Suns, Adams, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. A switch here also for Cleveland. Bowles checked in. Ball against Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Paul. Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix will come the other way. There's Schroeder. And yes, it's good. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Maxey against Schroeder. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Paul's shot is off. And it's Maxey with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 13-point game. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Halliburton outside. Maxey with the screen on LeBron. Halliburton passes to Bowles. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer off the mark. Schroeder outside. Back to Crowder. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And he's able to get it back. Another shot. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Schroeder drills it from outside. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Out to Smith from outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
LeBron outside. From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowed.
Halliburton passes to Smith. second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the wing on the left. Maxey against Schroeder. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Suns on offense. They've got a 13-2 run going. Ball finds James. Offline with his three.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Absent, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Nobody near Schroeder. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the Cavaliers call time here. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Jay Crowder. Joe Ingles comes in for LeBron. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Rose in for Paul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Bull. Kevon Looney comes in for Smith. Alec Burks checked in for McDaniels. And Curry subbed in for Halliburton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Burks. They need this. And that one released in time, but no good. A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. So with James on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Anthony is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Joe Ingles, then it's Rose, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Curry passes to Looney, and the shot goes in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Rose kicks to Ingles. Lopez sets a screen for Ingles. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. It's Curry outside. Ingles with the rebound. Curry's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Takes a 3. Joe Ingles, and that's good. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Knocks it loose. Curry against Rose. Low block shot on the way. Rose with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Burks the pass to Martin. Now here's Looney. Guarded by Tucker. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 4 this quarter. And Phoenix has possession. Ingles with the ball. Lopez kicks it to Tucker. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Burks covering. Anthony, the pass to Tucker. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
The ball handling ability of Carmelo Anthony coming off the pick with his head up, pretty fine.
Rose against Curry. pass to Marshall. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Curry against Rose, and the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Gobert comes in for Robin Lopez, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Bowles checked in. Burks against Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Burks can't get it to go. And it's the Suns' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And the pass to Rose. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Marshall.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Phoenix.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dennis Schroeder.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Curry. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From the Bengals. Burks pulls it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Free throw good, Burks.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder looking over the floor. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.